Okay, let's dive right in. Today in Annapolis, Maryland's first black governor, Wes Moore, sparks controversy with reparations veto. Welcome everyone. I'm Dean Bark and this is the City Report with Dean Bark, right here in Annapolis. All right, first up, Governor Wes Moore, Maryland's first black governor, and for now the nation's only one, made waves by vetoing a bill aimed at studying reparations for descendants of enslaved individuals. He argues that the state needs to pivot from endless studies to tangible actions. And let's just say not everyone is thrilled. The Legislative Black Caucus, the nation's largest group of black legislators, were banking on this bill. Instead, Moore looks to debut a policy on Juneteenth aimed at boosting economic opportunities for black Marylanders. You know how it goes. Sometimes a real policy gets all dressed up for its premiere. Moore also took the veto pen to other bills with hefty price tags, including measures targeting major fossil fuel emitters. Basically, if you're running a budget in Maryland, you'd better have thick skin about it. Moore's looking at immediate effects, not laying groundwork in the legislative gardens that won't see purpose until the next season. Time will tell if the governor's audacious focus on immediate action is a wise decision or a detour from needed talks around reparations. Call it like it is. This decision doesn't come without its share of critics. And shifting gears. Next up, the Baltimore area is cleaning up after a storm, and what might be Mother Nature testing out her tornado impressions. On Friday, a storm blew through with more speed than the bus I kept missing in college. Over 16,000 folks found themselves reaching for candles and flashlights thanks to over 700 active outages. The storm, which blasted through the night, sparked tornado warnings across the city and the county. While injuries were thankfully avoided, buildings like Merritt Clubs and THB Bagelry in Delhi faced a close encounter of the roofless kind. Locals were urged to stay indoors while officials scurried to assess the damage across Dundalk and Sparrows Point. And now we wait on the National Weather Service's official call, whether this was a tornado or merely an angry cloud. If these storms prove frequent, it might signal climate patterns throwing yet another wrinkle into our playbook. Sort of a reminder about how unexpectedly fragile our infrastructure really is, despite the many times we've said we'd brace for such events. Let's pivot to the next story. Ultramarathon swimmer and artist Katie Pumphrey, who, yes, somehow juggles both, has had to reschedule her intrepid journey, a 24-mile swim from Bay to Baltimore, due to some rather uncooperative winds. Weather-dependent sports really know how to keep everyone guessing, don't they? Katie's swim is no leisurely dip. It's a challenge that highlights Baltimore Harbor's safety concerns and water quality, conditions that left even Aquaman scratching his head. Despite some grim reports about our water's cleanliness, certain parts prove swimmable, or you could just say semi-trustworthy. Scheduled now for May 19th, Katie's swim continues to keep environmental advocates on their flippers. That blend of sporting grit and environmental advocacy from Katie Pumphrey is no doubt a refreshing cocktail of energy and purpose. Who would have thought a swim could be as much about starting conversations as it is about completing the last mile? Shifting gears yet again, let's talk pedestrian safety in Annapolis. City officials are seriously considering ramping up their pedestrian game due to the, ever so gentle increase in traffic incidents. We're talking better crosswalks, more visible signage, and pedestrian priority initiatives. It's time Annapolis becomes a bit more hospitable for feet as well as wheels. Community input suggests designs that don't just survive population and tourist influxes, they celebrate them with classic Annapolis charm. Yet this transformation isn't just about fun and frolicking, it's about ensuring safety across our cherished streets. Prioritizing pedestrian safety is more than about simply playing it safe. It's about setting the stage for a truly warm, welcoming urban landscape, where everyone feels like they own just a sliver of our wonderful community. Finally, our summer season heralds a different kind of rise in Annapolis. Boating season has hit full steam ahead, propelling local boatyards into a high-functioning frenzy. As enthusiasts prep for the open waters, maintenance and repair shops are innovating to keep up with increasing demands and environmental standards. Sustainability in our seas. Now that's a motive we can proudly set sail for, right? Some are even introducing advanced training to build up a skilled workforce that can in turn keep service levels in tip-top shape. After all, As boat traffic sails on, so too does Annapolis's enduring maritime tradition, a cultural and economic anchor for our city. Well, folks, that's the story in a nutshell. That's it for today on the City Report with Dean Bark from Annapolis. Stay informed, stay resilient, and join us again tomorrow.